they wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird stuff happens. So embrace the weirdness. So it's definitely a skill to practice, but know when to use it, know when to not to use it.
Definitely. So now we have, I guess it's good evening. Big hug from Marco Caputo in Roma.
Hey, Marco.
Ciao, Marco. Good morning, he says. My question for the AHA session is, which are the principles differences between NLP and NHR or DHE? And why choosing some instruments or others? Thank you for your patience in advance. Wow. Yes, 3 different methodologies of Richard's. Mm-hmm. So shall I go first and then you can add, or do you want to go
No,
first?
you kick off. I've always got something to say, so you kick off first.
So NLP is the study of subjective experience. Way back when, 50 years ago, Richard was reviewing, modeling things that at that point in time therapists were doing. So Milton Erickson, Virginia Satir, Fritz Perls, and a few other people. And he was modeling the patterns. And from there, he came up with various ideologies and different techniques. And then later on, he came up with NHR. NHR is primarily about the kinesthetic. It's about feelings. So whereas within NLP, you're working with the full spectrum, NHR does tend to focus primarily on how you feel. And it uses hypnosis to restructure experiences that you have at a neurological and chemical level. It's all about creating chemicals. So you learn within NHR how to saturate your neurology with the chemicals that make you feel good. It's about creating positive states. It's about collapsing negative states. And if you get your whole body in the right state, there's basically nothing you can't do. And then you go to DHE. I love DHE. So DHE is all about creating a control panel in your mind. The whole course teaches you how to calibrate different thoughts and different processes. So you could have on your control panel your representational systems. So you could have audio on your control panel, and you just by moving a control on your control panel in your mind, you can change the submodalities. Now it uses all the basic NLP skills like anchoring, language patterns, etc. But within it, you're creating tools that will enable you to get great results and improve what you do. So that's my take on the 3 differences. Now, the other question, what's the question up here? Why would I choose some more than others? That's an interesting question, Marco, because I think they've all now been fused together. So while I'm NHRing someone, I'm using elements from NLP. NLP, you could say, is kind of like the foundation for DHE. It literally takes your NLP skills to another level and adds to your toolbox. So I don't really differentiate. I have it all in the same place. And now we're going to find out what Steve says.
So I have a Venn diagram, okay? NLP, DHE, NHR, and the overlap in between, okay? And they just create this wonderful framework. So for me, NLP is, how do I do this and how do you do that? Okay, let me borrow from that. Let me find out how I'm doing and maybe stop doing and do more. Okay, so it's modeling, it's the strategies. But I remember John Lavelle saying that with NLP, we're actually modeling other people's limitations even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So although somebody may be doing excellence, their excellence still may be limited. So we can take that, which could be a great, excellent strategy or skill or capability, and we move it into DHE and go, how can I, with the control panel, how can I improve it?
Mm.
So to me, this is almost like stabilize. Yeah. This is optimize. Let's get that dashboard and go, let's turn that up. Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't like that. Wow, look, I've just created something new that's even better than that. Now let's maximize and lock it in place with NHR. Let's get the whole neurology and everything all kind of working congruently. So that's my view on it. So it's almost like it doesn't have to be in this sequence, but to me, it starts NLP, DHE, changing, and I wouldn't use those phrases in anything I do. Yeah, I don't even mention NLP. Yeah, I certainly won't mention we're going to do some DHE now. No. How do we do what we do? Can we improve upon it? Can we make it even better? And how do we lock it in place? And when I say lock it in place, doesn't mean it's fixed. Lock it in place so it just gets better and better and better. That's my view on those three.